Tony. Come on. Wow. Yeah. Yeah.
Congrats, man. Riley wins season 1. Hivemind Cheap Seats predictions, which this wasn't even billed as like a me versus him thing.
Come on. I got the Gatorade color right.
No, you didn't.
Yeah, I said yellow.
No.
Yeah, I did. What? Come on.
No, you didn't.
Yes, I did.
He's lying. Whoa, what's the confetti doing now?
We're like in space, like confetti space.
Space.
I win season 1 of Cheap Seats, 180. Oh, yeah. Wow. Yeah.
Okay. The confetti is defying the laws of physics.
I really like it. I like that.
You won by 1 game.
I know. That's awesome.
It is.
It's awesome. If you won by 1 game, you'd be doing the same thing.
And you would have picked the Chiefs if I had picked the Eagles.
Wow, let's not get into saying
not like you were
that's not what happened, though. You know?
I know.
Yeah, and the Chiefs would have won if they scored more points, but they didn't. The Eagles won.
Yeah, by a lot.
And it was 40-22, but like it was not 40-22.
They wiped their butts with them.
They had 18 total yards in the first half or something. It was unbelievably bad.
Yeah.
How did they play that bad? It was crazy. I did get a lot of predictions right, though. I went over on the national anthem. I got Gatorade color.
Okay.
I got the game winner correct.
What?
The Eagles. I picked them to win the game.
Oh, yeah.
And then they won the game.
Yep.
And then what else? I think I picked some other stuff, too. No, probably not.
Sounds about right.
Yeah. No,
Jalen Hurts plays amazing. Saquon didn't have to. That's the crazy thing.
Yeah, they took Saquon kind of out of that game, and it did not matter. It was just Jalen Hurts played great. And then he kissed his wife.
Ew, I didn't see that.
Yeah, he kissed his wife after the game. A lot of people, I feel like this must have been like the least watched second half of a Super Bowl in like 10 years.
Yeah.
Like
easily.
people, like at least not paying attention to it. It was out in the background of many parties.
I tuned the hell out.
Yeah.
I was like, hey, what's up?
Let's get into some controversies. One being the score bug. Everybody's talking about the way that the score looked at the bottom. And that's apparently called a score bug, which everybody seemed to know on Twitter, and I didn't know that. I thought it looked great. It was minimalist. It was awesome. I don't get why people hated it so much.
Yeah.
I thought it looked sweet.
Or it's just the numbers.
Yeah, it was just the numbers and like blocks with with Casey and PHI on there.
PHI.
Yeah, and it was like so easy to read. I don't understand why. I think it's gonna look great when they show clips of this Super Bowl in the future, which they're probably not going to show very many of them.
Yeah.
It's like, it's going to look good.
Yeah.
As time goes by. It's not going to like look trendy for the time or whatever.
Other controversy, Chiefs have to enter a rebuild now and probably, ship everyone out of town.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, they do that and like they usually do that when they win.
Yeah.
They kind of just get rid of their 3 best players and then they win the Super Bowl again next year. So like, who knows? A lot of people are saying like, 2 years the Chiefs will be back in the Super Bowl. And I'm like, it could be next year. I don't really see like what.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like they played such a great season. They just played awful in that game.
That was the most pressures he's ever faced. That's what it came down to. It's like 53% pressure rate. And
0 blitz too.
The most sacks he's ever sacked.
Yeah.
Most sacks he's ever been sacked.
Wasn't it the most sacks in a Super Bowl?
Either that or the Broncos won. They had a shit ton too.
Yeah, they did.
Shit ton.
Yeah,
no blitz. And Cooper DeJean and Zach Bond are kind of like, little white kids all over the world are like, I can play football on the defense.
Yeah, a lot of people were inspired by that. Because like, there's a lot of white kids out there who have watched a lot of football and they don't see anybody that they can look up to and relate to at all because they look different. And then they saw that and said, wait, maybe me.
Maybe me.
Maybe I could
Maybe I can be fast.
Maybe I could be cornerback.
Yeah. Shout out Cooper DeJean, man. A rookie.
A rookie white cornerback with a pick 6 in the Super Bowl. I mean, that was not on anybody's bingo cards. It just wasn't.
I don't even have a bingo card.
I don't have a bingo card for the Super Bowl. That's weird.
No, yeah.
Why would you make a whole bingo card just for one game?
This Eagles also scored 95 points in their last 2 games.
Oh, my gosh. That is brutal.
Is that right? Yeah, they put 55 up on the Commanders.
It's so many points.
That's like so tough to beat.
Mm-hmm.
If you're gonna put up 95,
that
offense is electric.
Yeah. Let's talk about other controversies. Clearly, the Super Bowl halftime show was satanic. It was a ritual to sacrifice Drake to the Illuminati.
Was it?
And yeah, I'm pretty sure it was to usher in a new regime of demons.
Turn his PP off.
turn his PP off, turn his PP off. And a lot of people are calling for Cooper DeJean to do the halftime show next year.
What's he gonna
Or
do?
someone who looks like Cooper DeJean at least.
Shit.
Yeah,
Shit.
like a country artist or
Fuck.
something like that. Because, what 15 minutes of mumbling? 15 minutes of mumbling, nobody could understand them except for all the satanic imagery that was on the screen. No thanks.
I thought it was better than Michael Jackson's.
I don't think that, but I think it was really, really good.
I thought it was the best ever. It's the best in my lifetime, at least.
Yeah, I don't know. I'd have to rewatch all of the other ones to decide that. But
It's not even close. It really only starts with MJ's.
what about Beyonce, Bruno Mars, and Coldplay doing they did the "Don't believe me, just watch." Like that was pretty crazy because
I
they
forgot all about that.
they walked down like they were like this, you know? And that was pretty cool because you don't usually see someone so tall next to Bruno Mars.
Yeah, he likes to avoid that.
That was inspiring for a lot of short Hawaiian Filipino
Whoa!
guys. Yeah. It was.
Okay.
A lot of people aren't used to seeing themselves on TV.
Next to taller
Yes,
people.
they gotta look. You know what I mean? And honestly, Samuel L. Jackson being Uncle Sam, that was awesome.
I love
because
that.
was not supposed to be it wasn't like some big pro-America thing. And I think it did trick a few conservatives.
Yeah.
Because they were like, wait a minute. We hate pedophiles because we think every
Pizzagate and
Democrat's
stuff.
like a lizard pedophile guy. We hate those. And also, the American flag was on the screen for a big portion of
Yep.
that, and I like that.
Yeah.
That's my favorite flag.
And Uncle Sam is classic.
Yeah.
He wants you.
Yeah, to fight for
I think so.
to
Or,
die in a war.
No, I think in that Sam's case, he wants you to like porn on Twitter so your wife sees it.
Yeah.
I
Well,
think-
no, likes aren't public on Twitter, so
They used to be.
really. Uh-oh. I am in trouble if they're time
With
machine.
the old ball and chain.
Yeah, with my wife, who would be pissed.
Yeah.
But yeah, I thought it was a great performance. But did you see the whole thing where the set list got leaked ahead of time and people all
No.
thought it was fake? Academics posted it and everything saying this
It
is
is
the
it.
set list, and it was the actual one. And Joe Budden on the Joe Budden podcast said, "Y'all are stupid. This is clearly not the actual thing. And if he does do this, it'd be the worst Super Bowl lineup and set list of all time. You're telling me he's doing nothing from Good Kid, Mad City. He's not doing all right. He's just going to do DNA and Humble and then all GNX songs. You guys are idiots. This would be the worst one of all time."
He was right.
And now he's got to backpedal
Yeah.
or he's got to just
Yeah.
stand on it and be like, yeah, it did suck. But
which is impossible.
yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know how. People on Twitter are saying it's the worst of all time. It's ranked by every publication as the worst Super Bowl halftime show of all time, which I was surprised by.
I don't even buy it. I haven't seen it and I don't believe it until I will see that. So show me right now.
Right now, that
Show
seems
it
like
to me.
Get the confetti going again.
Yeah, come on. Bow! Bow!
Bah! Oh, it's still. Come on. Tony, are you even paying attention, Tony? Yeah, there you go.
Yes.
Oh, thank God. Wow.
GNX was made to be performed at halftime. That's what that album sounds like.
Yeah, totally. But Peekaboo, I will say, I was kind of like, there's some songs that he could have done instead of Peekaboo, maybe.
Yeah.
I do like how he teased up to Not Like Us. That was awesome because he
Sam
was
being
like, "Oh, you want
don't do it! You're
Right.
crazy!
yeah,
You lost your mind!
yo, you can't do that one." And then he did do the added verse to it
Yep.
and all that. And then at the beginning, I saw at the end it said "Game Over." I didn't
Yeah.
realize until I went back that it says "Start Here" at the beginning in the lights, and then it says "Game Over" at the end.
So he's like a video game.
It's a video game where Drake lost. Drake lost the video game. He's like Pac-Man, and the ghost got him.
Damn.
So I was like,
And did Drake say anything last night?
Yep, on stage in Australia, he said he was rapping one of his songs, and then he said during it, he said, "Beef is still alive. Spoiler alert, I never die," or something like that.
Oh shit! That could mean it's still going.
Yeah, that could mean that the beef is back on.
That could mean that he wants to beef again.
I think that could be what it
Yeah.
is. Yeah.
I mean, he doesn't get to beef again.
Yeah, once you lose that bad, it's not like the Chiefs can't just go to the Eagles and be like, "Hey, wait a second."
Fuckers.
Be like, can we do it again?
Yeah.
Let's do the Super Bowl again. That wasn't my best performance. I feel like I could do better if we played the game again. That's not what happens. And I really do think that it is the Chiefs are like Drake and the Eagles are like Kendrick. He won by a lot,
Yeah,
And
just like
so,
that.
Yeah.
Now the Chiefs don't feel like an insurmountable wall. I will say that. Going into next season, it's kind of like, it's wide open. Anybody's game.
Yeah, unless that could be just the Eagles again.
Yes.
What if we just start doing twos and... Holy...
Hell yeah.
Was that planned?
What?
Was that planned? Was that
That was
part
a
of-
little like tip of the cap to New Orleans.
I didn't see it on my script.
That was thank you Nola for hosting.
Didn't you think you told me about your Ballad of the Thin Man theory? You thought that you thought Timothy Chalamet was going to come out and do a Bob Dylan thing?
I thought so.
That's really something that you said, and we're like really
They
confident.
both kind of used the Ray Charles song in it. And then I thought, yeah, they did the interview the day before, and Timmy went bar for bar with Kendrick.
He did the Heart Part 2.
Yeah,
which is like,
dope.
I'll say as a Kendrick fan, if somebody gave me $2 billion to sit next to Kendrick and rap that song from memory,
I don't think I could squeeze out a word.
yeah, I'd be like, oh fuck, man,
sorry,
I like your
Kendrick. Great
really,
car.
really like your music, and the car is awesome.
Clean.
Yeah, all I ever wanted was a Black Grand National.
Yeah.
But that was when you said, I'd never even heard of it before you said that.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I thought Timmy was going to come out maybe and play that on the piano, and then maybe Bob Dylan would do like a flyover.
Yeah, I think it's funny now that people are like, oh, they better bring out Timothy Chalamet, as if Bob Dylan himself is not alive. like Kendrick Lamar could bring out Bob Dylan,
Yeah.
but he'd be like, let's get the actor boy.
Let's get the one who can still sing a little bit.
Let's get Paul Atreides. Let's get him out here and look, Lady Bird, kid from Lady Bird with the parking lot. Let's get him out here and do it. And yeah, he wasn't going to do that. He did bring out Serena Williams to Crip Walk.
Yep.
Which
That was special.
That was special because she and Drake had dating rumors, and she
True.
rejected him and all that, and then
True.
she crip walked.
She crypt walk
him.
on
him.
Yeah, on his grave.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah, it was amazing. It was absolutely amazing.
Yeah, I thought it was fantastic, except for all the satanic stuff and the ushering in of the new regime of demons. But
Any commercials stand out to you?
commercials, the one where the Little Caesars eyebrows dude from Schitt's Creek.
Hell yeah.
His eyebrows flew off of him, and then it became like a bug that everybody was like, "Oh, get out of here!" And then they're like, "Pizza, pizza!" And then the Little Caesar boy, his eyebrows went up at the end on the graphic. That was electric. I loved that. What else is on there? Was there? I don't know. I wasn't paying that much attention. I was honestly drinking a lot.
Yeah.
I drank a lot of wine.
Yeah. Wine.
I drank a lot of wine, and I brought 2 different guacamoles. And did a taste test. They tasted pretty much the same.
Where were you? I thought you were going to come to my Super Bowl party.
I did go to your Super Bowl party.
You were at a different one.
No, I was at yours. Well, there were 2 rooms in your house.
Room
You did
2!
Yeah, you did do a dual room setup, and so you were in one room, and I was in the other room.
Well, I had to hang out with the nerds because I didn't want them to feel left out during the sports game.
Oh yeah, a lot of people in the other room also knew about football.
Yeah, I mean,
I think there
just
were probably,
nonstop.
I think there were 4 people there who knew about football at all. But that's okay. That's our friends, and we like them. But I like that you thought you were in the room where nobody knew anything about football. At one point, somebody asked me what a 2-point conversion was. Like, it was fun.
Did you see Tom Brady was wearing a $600,000 watch?
No, that doesn't surprise me. He's rich.
That was dope.
Yeah. DB12.
This is the kind of show you get after a blowout Super Bowl.
Well, yeah, there's not much to talk about in terms of the
Lady
game.
Goo.
Yeah, Lady Gaga. She did.
She did the
Yep.
tribute.
She did a little
To
tribute.
the car tragedy.
Yep, totally.
Fuck.
Yeah, that was fucked up.
It's fucked up. Sean Payton was there.
Uh-huh.
High as a bitch. I got high as a bitch last night, too.
Yeah, you smoked weed.
I don't do that.
I know.
And I just got chiefed up off that Zaza.
Yeah, I did not. I did drink a lot of wine, though. I'm not sure if I mentioned that. I drank a lot of wine.
Did you bring any guacamoles?
I did 2 guacamoles and did a taste test. They tasted the same. And then I also ate some of your pot roast.
Thank you.
And it was very good. It was beef and potatoes.
It was beefy.
It was beefy potato and carrots. That was awesome. Other football news, because there was other football news that happened. How about the Jets said no more Aaron?
Yeah.
He's out of there.
I'd do the same. Aaron Glenn shouldn't have to deal with that. This is his first year as a coach. That's about the riskiest thing you can do. Being like, let's have a 42-year-old psychedelic addict shaman as our quarterback.
Yeah, 2 Aarons is just too many anyway. So I think he's going to go play for the Raiders, and then Devontae Adams is going to go back to the Raiders. That'd be cool.
Is that a rumor?
No, it's like a joke.
Yeah.
Like it's like a joke. that
Tom Brady
people
would
saying.
never allow that to happen.
Yeah, he would not hire Aaron Rodgers. That'd be
No.
like ridiculous.
That would be ridiculous.
Yeah. I don't know what's gonna happen with that, but
Cleveland time.
yeah, the Jets are now in the market for a quarterback. It seems.
Yeah, and the Browns are they're standing pat on not trading Myles Garrett is kind of their stance, which I said in a video or two ago that that's a terrible idea.
Yeah, but I kind of understand it to an extent. If they can just like make him happy other ways. And I'm not saying money because it's clear that
Like
Myles
kissing?
isn't worried about money and he's not going to be kissing because I think Myles Garrett's married and it's probably kissing from his wife is probably included in that deal. Included in that marriage contract. I'm sure kissing.
Wife, one kiss.
One kiss per day. But no, I think it's going to be like a win now mentality. Like maybe they cut Deshaun Watson, they eat that dead cap up, and then they go get a bunch of veterans who they can get for a little bit of money and get them to fill some spots and make it like a real thing. I think that's the only way. I really think, I don't know.
That just makes the rebuild that much harder. If that fails, which it will.
Miles, they will fail for Super Bowl for sure. They're not
Miles' trade value goes down. Then he's still not. I don't know. I say get him the fuck out of here.
Yeah, I can't say that. I think he's like one of the most valuable players in the entire NFL.
Yeah, I just don't know what I want anymore out of that team, man. They blew it.
Yeah. Our predictions for NFL honors, by the way.
Yeah, we did bad.
No, we did really good.
Really?
Yeah, I mean, I did, for sure.
Oh, give him the confetti.
Saquon, he was the offensive player of the year.
Yeah, we both got that.
Pat Surtain, I got that for defensive player of the year.
That was
a sneaky one. Jaden Daniels, we both picked Jared Verse.
Yep.
And he tied with Quinyon Mitchell. They did a tiebreaker for that.
Oh, they rock, paper, scissors?
Yeah, it was 28-28 in votes. And they were like, well, Jared Verse gets it because of this. And I'm like, it was like some random stat. It was like Jared Verse had more sacks. It's like, yeah, no shit. Quinyon Mitchell plays cornerback.
Or it could have been like EPA or something.
I have no idea, but Quinyon Mitchell tied. He should have won that. It should have been a dual winner. But either way, Jared Verse won that, which we got right. We did get comeback player of the year wrong because they gave it to Joe Burrow.
Joe Burrow, yeah. Well, they had to because they wanted to see his chest on stage.
Yeah, and then Josh Allen won sportsmanship year of the whatever, and then he won MVP. Which I was like, I thought when they gave him that other one, some random award, I was like, all right, they gave
tossed him a bone.
Yeah, but no, he won MVP, which we both got right, but like immediately kind of disagreed with ourselves once Lamar was named AP first team, and for some reason they just gave it to Josh anyway.
Yeah, who won the O.J. Simpson award?
O.J. Simpson again.
Really?
Which is weird.
He's dead.
I know. I don't know. Yeah. They gave it to Cuba Gooding Jr. on stage.
He's so good in that role.
He's fantastic.
Phenomenal.
He's a bad guy, but which I guess maybe he's just method acting, but he's still playing.
You don't want a good guy to play a bad guy. You read right through it.
Yeah, totally. Yeah. I hate movies where that happens.
Absolutely.
I want to believe that every bad character in a movie is played by a horrible person.
In real life.
Yeah, I want them to do really bad things. Well, people on set, hopefully.
And it's pretty easy to do in Hollywood because everyone's a bad person.
Yeah, especially after the ushering in of the new regime and the satanic halftime show.
Yep. Including that damn Kylie Jenner.
What the hell's up with her? What the hell's up with her? Taylor Swift got booed. She got booed in the stadium, and then she laughed about it and said, "What's going on?" She was sitting next to Ice Spice, and then also Donald Trump apparently got like a big wow cheer. Give me the confetti.
Don't do that. No, don't.
Sorry,
confetti Trump.
It's all right. You're allowed to. It's like a joke, but I did hear. That's all right, Tony. Yeah, we get it. We know who you voted for. All right. I did hear the rumor that he was actually booed, and they like canned out those boos. Like,
and they just piped in.
Yeah, they piped in like cheers from a Kamala rally. Yeah. Yeah, they recorded it on a voice memo at a Kamala rally, and then they piped that in. And so, really, Donald Trump was being booed, but it sounded like cheers on TV.
Wow.
And I also did hear, and this is where I know that there's going to be like kind of a war about the Kendrick halftime show. Yeah. People saying it was great, and people saying it was bad, and people talking about the implications of that. Blah blah blah. And as somebody who's going to defend the Kendrick halftime show and thought it was great, think he's the best rapper alive possibly, I will say I will concede to the other side that I rewatched the part where it goes probably A minor. That is a pre-recording. That is not happening in the stadium at all.
The crowd?
Yeah.
No.
It's not happening.
How could you say no one did it?
Well, no. I'm saying like the way that it's recorded, if you listen to it, you can tell that it is a pre-recording. I'm saying it might have happened in the stadium, but that is not the audio you heard.
Oh, sure.
The audio that you heard was pre-recorded.
Okay.
You can hear it. It's like too perfect.
Yeah.
Like when you rewatch it, it's like probably A minor. It gets like gradually louder and it's like perfect. It's like it's for sure a pre-recording.
Okay.
So I'm just saying
the whole stadium still did it.
Maybe.
No.
But I'm saying they probably did, but I'm not gonna fight on that point of being like, well, it was obviously great. Everybody was super into it. Because I did see videos of people during his performance of like from in the stadium, did not look hype in there.
Yeah.
People didn't care. And I'm not saying that says anything about Kendrick Lamar. I think it says more about the NFL and NFL fans.
It's also like not a concert. It's like a performance for TV that's like rehearsed and like choreographed. Like it's like an encapsulated little play, the Super Bowl halftime show. It's not like it's there to entertain everyone at home. Yeah, it's great if you're there to see Kendrick go through a couple songs, obviously, but like that is like a thing that's designed to be in that time and space forever. Like encapsulated.
Yeah. No, I understand that, but it was definitely more of a concert than a game. I'll say that, you know? Like, if I was there, I'd be hyped for the concert because what else are you going to be hyped for? It's 24
Hot dog?
Okay. Well, did they have hot dogs there? That's not been reported. So, I don't know, you know? What else happened in New Orleans? Like, was there anything cool?
It looked like lit, I guess.
Yeah, it looked kind of lit.
Why did they give the game to Tom Brady?
Oh yeah, that sucks. That sucks not because it's Tom Brady, but to me because he's a first-year announcer. Don't let him.
Fucked.
It should be in Chris Collinsworth.
Yeah.
I know people don't like him, but I mean, like, yeah.
Yeah, people cut their teeth for like 30 years.
Yeah.
Doing regular season games before they get the NFC Championship. This fucking freak. He looked so weird, too.
Yeah, he does. When he was walking at the beginning through that parade, I was like, oh my God, like, what is that stance? Like,
what is his build?
Yeah, something's up with him. Yeah. I think he's half robot, which they did do a commercial about that with batteries.
Yeah.
They took the batteries out of Tom. And that's like,
it's whatever.
It's fine. That's a fine commercial. Do you wanna hear my impression of transphobic Chris Collinsworth seeing a trans woman?
Sure.
Now here's a guy. Does that work? Football season's almost over. I've had that one kind of in the tank for a minute. Trans rights, by the way. That was just,
Absolutely.
And I'm really playing in a difficult territory there. I've got people who are like, who understand that joke and also understand sports.
Yep.
It's like a lot of, that's a danger zone right there, but I'm willing to go there at least once for the end of the season. Mm-hmm. And I'm sorry if that's wrong. If that was a bad joke, I'm sorry about that, but I had to get it off my chest. It was kind of stuck in right here in my gullet. So
predictions for next year. Each
year.
game ready. Week 1.
Week 1, who's playing?
Oh, shit.
Oh, are you okay?
I sneezed. I was holding back a sneeze, and then I laughed. You made me laugh, and then a booger came out.
Yeah. And right before we filmed, you were doing a Louis Armstrong impression that made you fart.
That wasn't me. That was Tony.
That was Tony? I'm pretty sure it was you. Can we do, let's...
Somewhere beyond the sea, somewhere waiting for me. Is that bad? Can we do that impression?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, we can do that impression.
My lover stands on golden sands and watches the ships.
You should do that until your face is the color of the wall. You're close. You're getting there. But yeah, no, predictions for next year.
Super Bowl winner. Give us that.
Super Bowl winner. Okay.
I'm going Ravens.
It's a good one. I'm going Bengals. Sucks that we both picked AFC North teams that are not our favorite team, but I really do think the Bengals win it next year.
Wow.
I think they beef up that defense like the Eagles did. This is the same.
Yeah.
Eagles had
blueprint.
Eagles had a bad defense last year. And they had a great offense.
Yeah, the Eagles won 12 games last year or something.
Totally. And the Bengals had the best offense in the league, possibly.
Yeah, but they won like 7. So
they won 9.
Oh.
I mean, that's way better.
Yeah, it's better than 7.
Yeah, it's better than 7. But I'm saying, like, yeah, I think they're a defense away, and I think they're gonna run.
That's true.
They're gonna run out of money. If it's not this year, it's never.
Yeah.
They have no money. They can't even afford TVs in their stadiums right
They
now.
don't, yeah.
Yeah, they don't have concession stands either. They just can't get
Yeah.
anybody to work at them. Yeah, it actually is. It's fun because it's no rules over there.
I hope they move the team.
Yeah, they might.
They could relocate Cincy, and I wouldn't give two fucks.
I mean, I guess I wouldn't. I don't know. I like Cincinnati. I want them to have a team, but it's
Move
like,
it to Louisville.
it's like, why do they have one?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
It's very
Yeah,
strange.
does Louisville have any professional sports?
The wrecking balls?
The Louisville Wrecking Balls?
It's like
league?
a baseball, bowling, football combo kind of league.
Oh, that's a dumb league. I've never even heard of it.
I know.
Yeah.
But they
I
are
know
pros
they have
now.
the
They get-
Louisville Bats. That's AAA baseball or AA baseball?
Nice. They're just called the Bats.
Mhm.
It's Louis the Slugger.
The Louisville Sluggers.
Yeah.
I took a Louisville Slugger to both headlights. Let's get her to do the halftime show next year. Enough with this rap, satanic rap crap.
Are we going to do a commercial tier list? I feel like it was a bad crop.
Bad crop. No, I don't feel like we paid enough attention. There was the one with like a bajillion people. It had like John Hamm.
Yeah.
And
I mean, we could rewatch them. They're available.
are they? I thought it was a one
One
and
and
done. I
done.
thought it was a one and done situation. And then they did a Ben Affleck did the Boston accent again with the Dunkin' Donuts. And
He's the-
Drewski was in it.
Yeah.
Drewski was in that.
He's from Boston, I believe, so that accent comes naturally.
No, totally, but he definitely hams it up for the cam.
Yeah, totally.
He hams it up for the camera, and that's what we learned a lot this season. As you can tell, we've gotten a lot better. at
Confetti!
this.
Confetti! Boom! Boom! Boom!
And we put out our best video of the season like 2 days ago.
Yeah.
Like that's like it took us a second to get the hang of this, but now I feel very comfortable. Orange walls behind me, lights in front of me, talking about
ball.
football. I don't know nothing. I don't have to pretend to know nothing. I'm not telling you any new information.
We're going to do some fun stuff in the offseason.
Yeah, we are.
We got some cool plans. Might even bring in like someone.
Yeah, we could bring in like a famous person.
Yeah.
Dude.
Well, now that the football players are playing, they could come on our show.
Yeah, the football players don't have to play for a long time, so they can come on our show before the spring break starts.
Spring break.
They're going on spring break, right? Is that the deal?
Oh, shit.
Spring break.
Okay.
Have you heard of that that movie? Spring Breakers?
James. Dude, we gotta get out of here.
James. We don't have to get out of here yet.
What else happened with you?
What happened with me?
You weren't you supposed to go to the game? Did you win tickets or something?
No, I missed the field goal. Pat McAfee blocked it. It sucked. I was like, dude, it's literally for charity. And like, it's so stupid.
Yeah.
And then he blocked my kick.
It's fucked up.
Yeah. He got too excited about it too. And yeah, so I didn't get to go. Didn't really want to go either. I wanted to hang out with my friends.
Where's the
but
draft at this year?
Green Bay?
Oh, we should go.
Yeah, I'd be down to go to Green Bay, Wisconsin. If anybody from the NFL is watching, hook us up over there. Let's get over there to Green Bay. We'll interview freaks or something. Like we could interview like fans and
I
stuff.
feel like there's no laws in Green Bay. We could just drive there and just do it.
Oh yeah, it's owned by the team, right?
Yeah, the city's owned by the people.
Oh yeah, the team's owned by that
socialist.
city. Or what the hell?
Is Green Bay a socialist paradise?
I'm pretty sure it is.
Oh,
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah, they still celebrate masculinity, but at the same time, they're run by socialists. It's all funded by Cheese, Big Cheese.
Oh, Big Cheese.
Big
yeah.
Cheese runs that whole organization over there. So, and I'm not going to get into any more conspiracy theories. We have enough to dissect and unpack, yes, with the satanic new regime halftime show from Kendrick Lamar, which, of course, is an anagram for Satan Lucifer.
Did you notice that SZA was in red? Am I the only one?
The girl in red. The girl in red. Look it up. Look it up in the mythology books. Okay, freaks. Yeah, it was messed up. How many people can fit in that car? I don't know. That's weird. Too many people.
It was an American-made car, though.
Yeah, I'm of the opinion, and feel free to argue with me downstairs, that there was a little trap door under that car, and there were people popping. Because I don't think
that's even possible.
See, and that's why we're arguing, and that's why it's important to debate these things. Let's get to the bottom of it.
Door?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
No.
I think there's a trap door that went into the car so that a bunch of people could get out of it. Because, holy shit. That was
It was like 12 people.
Way too many. I think it was more than that.
No.
I think it was more people than that. It was the whole American flag worth of
50
people.
stars.
50 people. There are 50 stars of that show. 51 if you count Kendrick.
So he's like Puerto Rico?
I don't really know. I guess I have to read into all this stuff. This is going to take a long time to get to the bottom of this halftime show. Predictions for next year's halftime show. Who do you think's going to do it?
Oh, fucker.
Fucker.
Maybe they give it to Travis Scott or The Weeknd.
I think it's The Weeknd already did it.
Hell, I remember that he was on the coke. He went running through that shit.
Honestly, that shit was, to me, that might be better than the Kendrick.
Whoa, hot take. Who gives a shit about this guy and his Satan energy?
What? Yeah, I think it could be Travis Scott unless they swing the pendulum all the way to the other side and they give it to like Morgan Wallen.
Oh, true. That would make sense. Where is it next year? Is it in Swanton? The Super Bowl?
No, it's in Santa Clara.
Where the fuck is that?
49ers.
Oh, yeah. That's up there.
Yep. It's Northern California.
It's Northern California. North of LA, right?
It's north of LA, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, Santa Clara, where the 49ers play, that is where it's going to be next year.
That's up there. That's north of San Diego.
Holy shit, man. Is
That's
this
right.
even, what are we doing
That's
here?
north of Sacktown.
Yeah, maybe they will get somebody from San Francisco. Green Day. Maybe Green Day will do it.
E40.
Yeah, I feel like E40 maybe not big enough to do it.
He's pretty fat.
I don't mean physically.
He's
big.
overweight.
I don't mean. Yeah, there we go. I don't know. That's all I can think of from the Bay Area is Green Day.
Macklemore.
He's from Seattle.
That's just north of San Francisco. It's up there.
Yeah, it's up there. Yeah.
That's north.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like who else is big enough that Sabrina Carpenter?
Macklemore's huge. He's awesome.
He's not huge. I mean, no, it's gonna.
So Sabrina Carpenter, she from the San Fran town?
No. But she's big. She's popular
She's
as hell.
super.
She's popular.
Yeah, they
as
got to
hell.
get a pop star.
Yeah, I think they got to go back. Just like it doesn't even have to be controversial. Just put fucking. It can't be Taylor Swift because if the Chiefs play, it'll look
Chapel
crazy.
Roan.
Chapel Roan might not. Yeah, she's probably big enough. No, probably not.
No.
Actually, no. That wouldn't make any sense.
They give it to a legacy act. Has it ever been like someone young on the come up?
Mm-mm.
Weekend feels like the closest, honestly.
He was the biggest artist in the world when he did it. He was number one on Spotify.
That's how I found out about him.
From the Super Bowl halftime show.
I'm just saying, me personally, never heard of the guy.
Yeah, the Super Bowl has always been on the weekend.
That's true.
It's true. It's very true.
No one ever is going to win the three-peat. I'll say that too.
I think somebody will.
No. I don't think anybody will do it in any sport while we're alive.
Really? Hasn't they done it in other sports though? Baseball, right? The Yankees? Yankees never did it.
Lakers did it once.
Okay.
In like the early 2000s, right? With Shaq and Kobe.
Was that early 2000s?
Yeah. Was it
late
70s?
I'm saying when Kobe and Shaq were there was early 2000s, but when they won 3 in a row.
Yeah.
Was it? And I think one of those years was without one of them.
Yeah, Shaq Daddy left to Miami.
Okay. All right. Well, yeah, let us know who you think is going to play the halftime show next year. Let us know who you think is going to win the Super Bowl next year. Other stuff, thanks for watching Cheap Seats all season. We really appreciate it. Thanks for letting me win. So awkward.
You finally got over the hump of Cheap Seats Season 1. What are you going to do after your victory?
I'm probably going to get to the bottom of this Kendrick halftime show. Seems like there's a lot of satanic energy and rituals, so I'm going to go investigate that. Yeah, that's pretty much it.
Roll it, Tony! Yeah. Dude, you did not win.
I did win.
No!